why I'm busy on my end, and self-care is one of the most important things. So in order to hold space in these beautiful offerings for the people, I kind of have to be recharged. And life has been all about really opening up the invitation for yourself lately. And part of that willingness to engage in the play of life directly ties in with our theme this August, recognizing that every energy, that you are life itself. And radiating the isness is really coming back to that trust, that bottom line, knowing that everything is of the same essence, everything is of the creator. And as life itself, know that life wants you to succeed. It's always encouraging for your success. It's always rooting for you to conquer and accomplish those goals you set out for yourself. And life always presents challenges to us in a very unique light and fashion, but it's how we handle the grace and how we perceive these opportunities and offerings of life that drastically impact the way we navigate it and see ourselves. So today's meditation is really focused on, again, coming back into the source knowing in what you are, radiating that divine light. And when you are harmonized with your own unique divine chord, you sing in harmony with life. Things become more effortless. And you're also going to get really relaxed and calm. So I recommend you actually lie completely flat for this one. So find your position, get comfortable. And as always, I lovingly invite you into the space of the heart. This opportunity to let go of the past, the future, and to marinate in the now. The only moment we ever live in, and the only moment that truly exists. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the sound of the bowl as it rings. And as you take a nice deep breath in, transform that exhale into a powerful and mighty Om. Allow yourself to relax the jaw, lowering the mouth. And as you close it, the U and the M will form naturally. Recognize that there is nothing outside of you, that the entirety of your experience is observed from within. So shift your gaze inwards towards that witness, that silent knower, that sense of self we know as me, myself, and I. Tell the body to release the tensions with every exhale, to settle the emotions with every breath, and to quiet the mind with every passing moment. Radiating your isness is about asserting your position in this play. So realize that the horse, the body, the car are all but vehicles that get us from one place to another, but it is you, the observer and witness, that is at center stage. When you hear this final tap of the singing bowl, again, shift your attention to the ringing as it fades into silence. So too, shift your affection of attention towards that calm, that stillness in between each and every happening. Lovingly give yourself the opportunity to bring your attention towards that sensation, that knowing of love. whether it be a happy memory that evokes a smile or that warmth that radiates from the heart when you ponder upon a loved one. Begin to feel that heart smile. And if you haven't yet, begin to feel your face smile as well. Because in this fundamental practice of radiating the isness, we are simply fanning the fire that is already present. You are a light of love. So remain in that peace, that calm, that effortlessness of being. And as you take a deep breath here, draw in that energy from the tip of the toes. And as that light crawls up the feet, through the soles of the feet, across the top of the foot and the back of the heel, we rest at the ankle. And allow that exhale to take any and all tensions away from the foot. Taking a deep breath here, again, continuing to fan that light of love in the heart. Allow your breath to come up from the ankles, all the way up to the knees. And again, your exhale releases the tension in the calves and the shins. Another deep breath in from the knees all the way up to the hips. As your exhale releases the thighs, the hamstrings, the groin, the glutes. We draw another breath in from that perineum, that base, the tailbone, that gooch space, all the way up through the navel, filling up the entirety of the gut, that sacral and solar plexus region. And your exhale releases the tension in the diaphragm, the hips, the organs. Continue to stoke that flame of the heart. With a smile of the heart, with a smile of the face, bring your mind's eye to that pure moment of love, whichever rings true to you in this moment. As we draw on our next breath from the heart itself all the way up to the neck. And as you exhale, we release all tensions, assumptions, doubts, fears, pains. With this loving breath, we focus on the tips of the fingers, radiating upwards, relaxing the palm and the wrist, the forearms all the way up to the elbow, and releasing the tension. In the arms itself, we draw in one deep breath here, again from the elbow, crawling up to the shoulders, the traps, the back of the neck, the base of the skull. And again, releasing the tension with our exhale. With our final breath together in this calming, relaxed state, we draw on that life force from the base of the chin all the way up, through the lips, the tongue, the cheeks, the eyelids, the ears, the scalp, the eyebrows, the forehead. And we release all the tension in the face, internally, externally. And the importance of coming here to this moment of calm and peace is to allow ourselves to radiate that which is always present, the innate light, that life force of love that is all. For when we become trapped in this game of life, we operate like a seesaw stuck in the dualities, going from high to low as the ebbs and flow of this roller coaster of personhood takes us about a merry-go-round. We can come into that higher form of knowing, that witness, that I am sense of presence. That is the fulcrum in which that duality of seesaws dances upon. Yet here, only when we enter into the tensionless, only when we let go of even the self and the I, in those deep moments of relaxation and calm, do we come back onto the ground of being that all the seesaws of divinity play upon. That is you. Your I is based upon the grand I. Your spark of the fire that is your sense of self is from the eternal fire of Source. Everything in this existence is the womb of the Creator. You are life itself. It is not outside of you. Yet it takes us to get to these moments of letting go, of surrender, of divine and compassionate acceptance to simply allow everything to be as it is for us to finally see. And that is the paradox of this spiritual path, of this existence, is we only come to realize what we are through letting go what we're not. Therefore, to radiate that isness, that divine light, you must calm the senses, the body, the emotions, the internal tensions and phenomena, so you may receive the subtle energies, so you may perceive the subtle shifts, so you can observe in truth the aroma of what you are, of what all is, of this beautiful experience of life, and that is love. Enough to bring tears to the eyes. There is nothing greater than this divine light in which all is. So come back to the knowing of your divinity, that you are God and Goddess, that you are royalty, and never forget. Every breath, renew that memory, renew that promise to yourself. That you will live out the namaste, not only to yourself, but to others, that everything in this life is a gift, so receive it all with grace. The isness of what all is, simply put, is love, but beyond a material love that we know here in this physicality, but a deep yearning, a deep satisfaction, a deep pride in all. It truly is seeing all as yourself, transcending the egoic, separative, individualistic understanding of it, but coming to understand that all is interconnected, that all is one, that we are one divine organism. So look at the foot. Does it chide and jeer at the hand? Does it assault the heart and the stomach? No. It is all one system. It is all one body. So you too are one with life. Bring it back to your breath. True definition of spirit. For it is the first thing we do in this world, and it is the last thing we do when we exit. This life itself is a divine experiment of breaths. Each one is a constant renewal of your dedication, of your commitment to being here. So what happens when you take in each breath knowing that it is the same life force that empowers the stars, and that it fuels the cosmos growth? That you drawing in these vital energies is the same energy that created this planet. Every sip of water is that divine nectar of the gods, for everything is this pure love. So bring it back to your heart. Bring it back to that light of love. Allow your heart to shine. Allow that heart to smile. And come to know that that energy, that subtle shift, the airiness, the lightness, the brightness that you observe, that is you. And that same essence you observe is everything else. That there is no distinction other than a seemingly apparent difference of perspectives. But behind every set of eyes, behind every essence of life, is this calm aroma of love, of softness, of emptiness, nothingness, yet a full, dynamic oneness. You are the divine. You are that light of love. So continue to radiate what you are with each and every breath, and simply marinate in the effortlessness that is simply being as you are, already. There's nothing more important here than coming to realize that you are already what you're seeking, that you are already what the search is intended to find, that the start and the finish are in the same location. The only thing that changes is our understanding, our ability to perceive and witness. So when we dial the body down, we heighten the intangible up. We enhance our ability to perceive the subtle shifts and transformations within ourselves and around us. And the more that you let go this character, the more that you relax that seemingly appeared separate identity, the quicker that dissolution of self, of other, arises. The breath can guide you deeper and deeper. There is no limit to how much you can calm and relax the body. Because everything is life itself. And you are a focal point of that divine light, that magnifying glass that is shining its unique color spectrum onto the world. So in this sit-down practice of radiating the isness, we can come to understand that it is that letting go so the natural blossom of life can unfold from within us. That is us. And allowing ourselves to radiate this isness through action is simply being our unique and divine selves with that light of love and play. Living in the knowing that all is one, living in the knowing that each and every breath is that renewal of this contract of life, that every slice of now is a gracious gift. And when you do so, you radiate that divine source love in which you are and all is, and trust that everything in your experience will begin to come to you. For when you radiate that in which you are, you align yourself with the laws of the universe, with the fundamental mechanics of how energy operates. And you become that pillar, that beacon, that star. And soon, many things will arise within your orbit. Many new bright stars will come in contact. And in this era of co-creation, that theme of building through love and camaraderie and brotherhood and sisterhood will continue to grow. So with every breath, allow that heart to shine, allow that heart to smile, and allow your beingness to be free. When you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the sound of the bowl as it rings. Take a deep breath in when you hear that ringing, and as you exhale, transmute the breath into a powerful and mighty Om, with that proclamation that all is one, that you are source, that all is energy, and that you will remember with every breath you take. Namaste. I'm bow to the divine within you. And I love you so much. Thanks for tapping in. It's been a minute. Happy to see some faces. And with everything going on, it's important to remember as September begins to really ramp up tomorrow, it's going to be one to remember. There's going to be a lot of shifts arising. There's going to be many happenings being condensed into a very short time. And as you've experienced just as I have, August flew by. September is likely going to be even faster. So just remember to cultivate your light. Remember to remain in that container of your own creation, that divine love in which you are. And as you radiate that isness, and the more you return back to source in this knowing, life will just unfold in the most beautiful of ways. It's going to be a magical journey for you, and I'm very excited. So with that, I love you. And thank you for giving yourself the opportunity to really love yourself. So with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. I love you so much. DMD. Whew. I love you, bro. And thank you. You know, the fact that you allow yourself to be open and vulnerable enough to really feel it and letting go of all of that which isn't you. That's on you, bro. That's all of your divine light as the God you are to actually recognize what isn't true to you. So keep following that intuition, man. Keep following that intuition. We need that more than ever nowadays. Trust that. Trust that. So, and that, let that be the final reminder for everybody with this little satsang, is that as the intangible things start to become more tangible for you, as I'm sure they've been becoming, just remember to trust your intuition, trust yourself again. That's why you're here. Be the light that this world needs. You're only tasked with being yourself. So do it with pride, do it with love, do it with glee. Yeah. And just crush it. So love you. Take care. Peace.